Video?
No.
No way.
Can you hear that?
Should we leave? Is it not safe?
Ghost Dimension.
Tonight we investigate a haunted inn set in the heart of Newark. It dates back to the 1400s and has seen many people pass through its doors over the centuries. Hiding deep below the building is an entrance to a network of tunnels which are said to run through Newark. The locals all admit that they know about the tunnels. However, the local authorities will not admit they exist. Welcome to Ghost Dimension as we prepare to investigate the Rutland Arm. We're here at the Rutland Arms. I believe you're going to show us around?
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, I'll take on a bit of a tour.
Yeah? Ask a few questions, find out a bit of the history of the place?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Let's go.
Sounds great. Lovely. Okay guys, this is what's known as the dark cellar or the small cellar.
Right.
It's sort of separated from the rest of the building. It used to be a little shop at one time, and we feel that this cellar here was probably a lot older than the rest of the building upstairs, and therefore there's a lot more activity. And of course, there's a tunnel that goes out and away.
Have you ever had any personal experiences in here?
Yeah, with the team, about 3 summers ago, we had an invest down here, and we were all sat in the dark, and it was literally was the calm before the storm, because we were sat down here and we heard an almighty fight break out upstairs. There was chairs being thrown, people shouting and swearing, women screaming, glasses being broken, and we thought, my God, we're better off down here. World War III's breaking out up there. And so we were quite happy to stay here. Then the atmosphere in here changed, and the mood changed, and basically I then went off into trance. I was sat about there. The other medium on the team over there could see what was going off. She was asking her guides what's going off, and her guide said, you better start saying the Lord's Prayer now. So then everybody started saying the Lord's Prayer. Whatever was inside of me didn't like it, came screaming out. When I came out of trance, there were people crying, there was people shaking and everything else. And it was a right mess. And we have got this recorded on a disc, because somebody happened to have a sort of a personal recorder, and so it is actually recorded. Up there was utterly calm, and we couldn't understand it, and then the landlord was going, "You all right, folks?" Well, it sounded like World War III was breaking out up here. So we described it, and he went, "No, nothing like that." Oh, hang on a minute. What you're describing happened 24 hours previous.
No, so it's like replayed?
Yeah, the building had kind of recorded it, and then when the atmosphere was right, literally, it replayed it back, and we've got it on recording. I think they come in visitation. I don't think they're grounded here.
Yeah.
They certainly have an association, whatever that association historically is, I'm not quite sure, but I think certainly they travel through the tunnels. I think that's their way of getting around the town.
Well, there's tunnels as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a tunnel over here, just behind this wall.
It goes so far and then it's bricked up.
Blocked off.
Yeah.
I believe the local authorities around here don't admit that these
No,
exist.
they don't. And there was a thing in the newspaper about 18 months, 2 years ago, where there was a big kerfuffle about it. But so many people who have had anecdotal evidence of their own experiences say they're there.
Why would they? Yeah. Why would they?
I don't know whether they want the fuss or whether they want the sort of to acknowledge it, or that they were wrong and people were right. I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
this the main basement?
Yeah, main basement or cellar. Yeah, the pub. This is purposely built for the hotel, whereas the other place wasn't.
Yeah.
So
you can tell in here that the walls are thicker straight away because there's no background noise coming in from the outside.
Yeah.
Which would this? I don't know if you know or not. Is this an older building?
No, I think where we were in the small cellar, that's older. I think this was purposely built for. At the same time, I'm not a historian, so I wouldn't know the history. This was built at the same time as the hotel upstairs was, and purposely built for the job.
So what experiences have you felt or had in here?
This is not as intense as the small cellar where we've been,
Right.
but there's certainly activity down here. I've certainly in the past picked up on a barman or a cellarman from probably about the early 1900s who very much made this known that this was his domain, this space, and picked up on a boy who then you would have called back, we would call say special needs now, probably going back again about 1920s. He seems to be in and around. I think he died in an accident somewhere near here. That's the impression we were given, and certainly other teams who have been here have picked up stuff, and there's a little cellar cage around there where they keep spirits and wines and spirits. Yeah, sure. And I know we've seen going in and out of that. It captured on somebody's camera phone on a tour down here.
What's down here?
Yeah, this very cage here.
Oh wow.
So as the medium and the tour guide was bringing them around, woman said, "Oh, look at that!" And the thing was literally bobbing and weaving in and out
Wow.
as it went down.
It's amazing.
So do you know why this star could be here?
I have no idea, and we've asked it a couple of times, and nobody seems to know that question either. So we're a bit flummoxed.
So it could be some sort of protection.
It could be protection. I mean, somebody who was of the Jewish persuasion and faith, they could well be connected to that, or it could have a more practical use on something else. But nobody has been able to give us a definite answer on that one.
Our team now set up and get ready to investigate this fantastic location, the Rutland Arms. But what could be haunting this place? What will we find tonight? Would any of the spirits communicate with us? With its many tunnels leading to the church, with its corridors leading to the rooms, are any of the ghosts wandering this place? Unbeknown to us, in edit, we spotted a figure that appears to look like a monk passing through some of the windows as we were setting up the VTs for Bex. Could this be a monk that is connected to the church that used the hidden tunnels beneath this building?
So we're now in the, what is it? Is this
It's a dark cellar, isn't it?
Yeah. We have an obelisk, we have a REM pod behind Sean, a REM pod in a tunnel that way. I've just heard a bang and a shadow detector in that little hole there. So if anything goes across, it's going to go off and make a noise. I'm just going to turn this obelisk on. Dictionary mode. Should we do a bit of calling out and see if we can encourage that spirit to interact? The spirit that channeled Paul and was a little bit mean.
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to do it? How about you sitting in that chair? Do you want to sit in that chair
By
and
the
just see
tunnel.
how you feel? Because that's where Paul...
Where he felt something before.
That's where something entered into, isn't it? Maybe call out and ask some questions. Holiday?
Holiday? Do you feel like you've gone on a holiday? Can't sit here.
Will Sean feel like he's gone on a holiday when he sits in this chair? Do you come into this place? Is this where you visit?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. That was like scraping.
That came. I thought that came from in
That was
there.
like a scraping like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, then,
How are you feeling in that chair?
I'm not feeling too bad at the moment.
Okay.
But in there,
Yeah.
where that REM pod is, the shadow detectors,
Yeah.
there was dead bodies in there.
Yeah, they used to store dead bodies. Don't know if it was dead bodies of people or animals.
Apparently, according to what they said, apparently,
Yeah.
it was people.
Okay.
What was that?
That was the REM pod. Went off. Is that you affecting the REM pod? Can you tell us your name on this device that I'm holding?
Coming up on Ghost Dimension.
That was something in there.
She's here.
What's the lady going to do to us?
She wants a man.
You're not a very nice man.
Listen, did you
Did you hear that?
I did. That was a voice.
Change.
Change.
What changed you to make you an angry man? Tell us right now, right here.
I'm gonna get a voice recorder on as well. The EVP.
Gonna put any... Something just made a noise as well.
I heard that.
Like a beep noise. Was it the... It could have either... Lay.
You want somebody to lie down?
Well, we can't lay down in
Or
here.
the last resting place.
Yes.
So there's dead bodies in there.
This was your last resting place. Of course, and that's why you're angry.
Can you communicate to this EVP device? Tell us who you are.
Placebo.
Placebo.
Were you given something and you thought it was a placebo and it didn't help? And you died that way? Records.
Records.
Records were burnt. There was a fire in this place, wasn't there?
Yeah.
In 1898, and all the records were burnt, and
So any
lost.
records of him being here.
So any
Won't
records
be
of this
here.
man being here
Will not
have been lost,
So if this is his last resting place, nobody will have known.
and that's what makes you so angry. Did you hear that?
No.
That was something in there. Are you in here? Oh my god.
What do you
There's a
think?
shadow, like a white fog. Honestly, zero. Zero. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
You're banging there?
Yes.
Yeah, clear as day.
Did you hear that? We wouldn't have caught that on the camera.
It's okay. The EVP might have picked it up.
Are you in there? Property?
This is your property.
Is this your property? Do you deem this is your property? Sorry.
Has there been any property left behind?
Did you hear that whistle? Are you in here? Can you give us some more signs? Touch this machine. Touch Sean. How are you feeling?
I just feel a bit weird, a bit weak.
Do you want to stop?
No.
Fly. Do you fly around here? Oh, it looks like there's a face out there, doesn't it? Can you see that? Looks like there's a face out
They got me here.
there. What's your name? A spirit appears to have attached itself to Sean and is now using his body as a vessel to communicate with me and Nicola. I think Sean's channeling.
That wasn't me.
Say that again.
That wasn't me.
Who was that? Tell us your name. Joseph. And why are you so angry?
No.
So you're not an angry man?
It's another man.
There's noise out there.
He got me in here.
What was the other man's name? How did you die? Stand up if you want. You were in there. Do you want to take us in there?
I don't want to go back.
Well, you were alive when you were in there, or were you dead?
I was brought here.
Will you tell us more about your story?
I didn't die here.
Where did you die?
Where am I? What is this?
Property. Were you brought to this property?
I was.
Is there more people in here? Right now? Down the tunnels? How many people are in this room as well as you? 0?
Oh, I said 0 before, didn't I?
Yeah.
You mustn't stay.
Why?
The man will come.
There's somebody up
The man will come.
Which man? Tell us more. The bad man, the mean man.
He doesn't want you here. He doesn't know who you are.
Do you have a name? Do you know what the man's called?
He doesn't know who you are.
We'll tell him who we are.
Go.
No?
Go. Believe me.
We're not going to go from this place.
Believe me.
Tell us more about you, who you are. We don't want to know.
Oh, of course.
I need to go.
No, we're not going
Is
to
the
go.
man here?
I need to be in there.
Lay.
You need to lay.
I've got to.
Why are you going back in there if you don't want to go in there?
Why so many questions?
Do you know the man's name?
Do you?
No.
He doesn't want you here.
Should we leave?
You should.
Is it not safe?
Doesn't treat people well.
How did they treat people?
He gets us here. In there.
And what did they do to you when you were in there?
Oh, yes. There's a lady that knows. She's here. She's here.
And what's the lady going to do to us?
She wants a man.
Is she in there?
Oh, Nicola.
She's come.
You alright?
No. There's 2 bags in there. Is that her in there now? She's in there now.
She's looking for a
She's
man,
looking
did
for
you say?
A man or you?
She's looking at him.
Was she sent here? Because the scent on this device now.
Did you hear that? What's that?
Where are you going?
I've got to.
Where are you going?
She's come for the man. Were they a couple?
coming up next.
Is there anyone down there? Can you tell me your name?
No way, he said hi.
During our investigation in the basement, a spirit attached itself to Sean and used his body to communicate with our team. After a quick break, we met up with Paul, who took us to one of the haunted rooms in the hotel, room 9.
Okay, this is room 9. There's been reported activity happening here. Sort of a lot of banging.
As Paul was talking to us about what happens in room 9, we can clearly hear in edit a whimper. Was this a spirit trying to communicate with us?
Sort of a lot of banging and sort of carrying on, and somebody from next door apparently reported went downstairs and complained about the noise coming from this room when obviously there was nobody in this room.
So nobody was checked in here?
No, we believe it's a gentleman.
Yeah.
It's sort of the male energy that we've picked up on.
Have you ever caught anything yourself in this room?
I haven't caught anything in, but I have sensed this particular individual. In fact, I ran my hand over the bed and picked up some energies.
Yeah. So he could just be letting himself be known.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was his room.
Yeah.
So it's still quite packed full of his energy.
Packed full of his energy, and also him not quite wanting to move on.
Leave.
Yeah.
So,
apart from it.
So yeah, he's around and about.
Dave, level of activity downstairs is amazing. What we want you to do now is go down to basement 2.
Yeah, this is semi-light basement.
Low vigil, you're for it? Yeah.
Yeah, get some equipment, get a
We can
K2 and a voice box.
PSB 11?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Camera, go for it, go
Brilliant.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
grab some
straight away.
equipment.
Okay.
Nicola and I decided to investigate room 9 on our own, while Dave was investigating down in the cellars. Would anybody attempt to communicate with us in room 9? Would Dave speak to any of the spirits that may be lurking in the cellars?
Try your staircase. Already I got quite a heavy feeling down here. There's quite a few pipes, so that bang that you heard then could have just been, water cooling, pipes cooling.
Bex, we picked up on the Ovulus near room 9 a message saying girl, which could be connected to the so there was a noise then. I don't know what it is, it just sounded like a fan. Could be normal. But if you're here with us now, can you speak to this device? Give us a word.
A small child, a little girl.
Already a bang above me, even though must be a good couple of feet thick, these really old ceilings, proper old pub cellar, so shouldn't hear any footsteps from above. It's really dark down here. So some equipment that I've got with me. I've got a REM pod, so I'm going to put the REM pod down, set that up.
Are you here? Did you pass in this room?
Me.
Really cold.
You got really cold.
My shoulders are cold.
Between. Are you between us? Or are you between the people on the camera? Can you let us know? Are you here? By touching somebody? You seem to have dropped the temperature in the room. Can I say then, above us, there was banging, but there is no above us.
Did you hear that then? I
Yeah,
heard a bang then.
it's like somebody's heavy-footed.
Yeah.
Was that you walking above us? It's just attic space above us. Are you between us and the roof?
Are you wanting to pass over but can't? Are you here for a reason?
Hello? Is there anyone down here? Can you tell me your name? Fred?
Dave had clearly picked up somebody on the PSB 11 named Fred. Was this spirit trying to communicate with Dave?
Your name's Fred? I'll tell you what, I'll get a cake soon. Fred? Is that you? Pardon?
Okay, we've got a device here. If you speak to it, we'll be able to hear your voice when we play it back.
My arm feels really heavy. That's
Really heavy.
yeah, like I'm being pulled down.
Is that you affecting Nicola? Did you hear that? It was like a girl's voice going, wee.
Yeah, I heard that.
Nicola and I had clearly picked up on a spirit voice trying to communicate with us. What was this spirit trying to say to us? Did you pick that up, Jay? As well?
Definitely picked something up over here, yeah.
Can you speak to us? Tell us your name.
Do you have a message for me? Definitely heard the voice then. What's your name? Come and speak into this box. Can you tell me your name, please?
Use your voice and communicate to us.
Hi.
Hi? No way. You said hi. Hello, how are you? Are you happy?
Can you say anything else for us?
No way.
Loads of banging in there.
Above us again. Is that you? Can you tell us and talk? It is above us, isn't it? Jay, can you just pan the camera out that room just see if it's anybody there? You'll have to just grab the middle of the door. You'll see a hole. That's weird. Zoo. Anybody there, Jay?
Nope, there's nobody here. It's completely empty.
Can you tell us how old you are? Either by using the Ovilus device, if you speak to it, or manipulate the words, or speak to us via this device and use your voice. Did you just feel that? A cold breath of air?
I didn't know.
I think I got a response then on the PSB 11. Is that you? Setting his REM pod off. You affecting my equipment? I think you like using that, do you? You make the lights flash on this box for me? Hello?
Can you communicate with us through the devices? You're making the corner of the room go really cold. Can you make it go really hot?
As Nicola and I were investigating room 9, another spirit person clearly made contact with us. We could not work out what this spirit said, but it was clearly audible in the edit.
Can you communicate with us through the devices? Can you communicate with us through the devices?
Coming up,
The REM pod on the bar is now flashing.
Really?
Let's go and
Downstairs.
Let's go downstairs. Let's go downstairs, okay.
Is that picking up on
Look on the camera.
What? Oh my god!
As soon as Nicola and Sean had finished their investigation in room 9, all the REM pods started going off, which we were alerted to by the hub.
Right, we need to send somebody up there now to room 9.
Look, let us still go. Mum's
Yeah.
still going. It's still going.
You see that across the bed there?
No, what?
What happens?
An orb came to the bed here and went like that.
Room 9 is, and this is where the REM pod's been going off. So we're going to go in. Want me to go in first?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to do? Switch my torch on.
As we were all in the hub, we all saw the REM pod go off. So now we've came up to investigate.
Have you brought the...
I've got the ovulus. We're going to see what comes up on this. Are you in here? You made the REM pod go off. Can you do it again?
Make this device go off again.
Lay. No.
He wants us to lay on a bed. We're not going to lie on this
We
bed.
can't lay on the bed at the minute.
Can I just say,
Sorry.
whoever's got a camera, Jay, is that vibrating? Moving back and forth?
It looks like it is.
It does look like it is. Yeah, it's moving.
It's moving. Ever so
So
slightly.
you're on the bed.
No. Is that moving or is that just my eyes?
I'm picking up that moving.
Oh!
Okay.
Did you see that? Okay. And the one behind you, Jay.
Behind.
Turn your light off.
What was that voice?
What was that voice? During our investigation, it was clear and apparent that we'd all heard a voice. What we heard next shocked us to the core. Turn your light off.
What was that voice?
What was that voice? Turn your light off.
What was that voice?
What was that voice? You can clearly hear the name Joseph. Was this the spirit that had attached himself to Sean earlier in the basement? Tell us your name. Joseph.
Up to team.
Go ahead, Emma.
The REM pod on the bar is flashing.
The REM pod on the bar is now flashing.
Really?
Let's go and
Downstairs.
Let's go downstairs. Let's go downstairs, okay.
Okay, we're on our way.
Video.
Oh,
No way.
way.
Oh my god. Video you caught. Did we catch that on video?
Downstairs, it knew.
And it's gone off?
I do have some CCTV set up on the bar, so we should have got it.
Right, okay.
So it knew we were videoing,
Yeah.
and then it went off here.
We also have a locked off camera over there, so that's in the hub. Brilliant. Let's go down to the bar and we'll see what we get.
Oh,
What? Can you hear that?
do you know what we should do here? This is a big area.
Yeah.
Let me grab the SLS.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
While Sean goes back to the hub to get that, we're going to go and do a little investigate. Where's the REM pod, do you know? Oh, here it is.
Here it is.
So this is the REM pod that went off while we were upstairs in room 9. There's a dripping noise behind the bar.
Yeah.
So now we're in the hub. Now we're in the. Oh, no way. Okay, so you've got us here. Tell us on this device what you want us to know. Do I have to reset that for it to go off? Can you turn that off? Thank you very much. Okay, so now you've got us here. We've got this device still. Tell us something on this. Are you the same person we were talking to upstairs? Course.
A different type of course.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you the same person from the basement?
Did you hear that? It was like a laugh coming from behind Jay. What's this device called?
Just. Let me get a light over here. Let me see if I can see anybody. Stand back a tiny bit.
There's something there, isn't there?
Hey.
So it's picking up something,
Something.
but we don't know what. There's not really a figure there, to be honest, at the minute.
Just check over there.
Okay.
That might need resetting.
Yeah, let's follow Sean around and see what else we pick up. Are you still?
Do we need to reset that?
I think we might need to reset it.
Although it turned off when you
Can you stop that now? Something just ran across there.
Where?
Something small, like a dog, ran that way towards the hub. Should I go and reset that? Reset that. Let's just see if it goes off again. Maybe it's going off when we're asking it a certain question.
And I'll point it at the REM pod, just in case we capture.
Can you give us something else on this, or appear on this?
Walk in front of this device.
Do you want me to stand in front
Disaster.
of it?
And did anybody hear that?
Yes.
As it said disaster and here,
Fire.
there was
Yeah.
a chair that moved. Okay, did you hear
I
that?
heard a noise over there.
That's
to your
behind
left,
there.
so-
There's somebody in there.
Let's just check this.
Can you hear that?
That's to my left.
That's in there,
To your
isn't it?
left.
It's in here.
Okay, we're gonna step.
2 steps.
Deplete.
Deplete.
You in here now? Pardon? Rabbit?
Rabbit.
Okay. Do we look like scared rabbits? Or are we following the right rabbit? The REM pod's going off again.
observe.
Observe.
You're observing us. That makes sense. Because he was looking at us. And it says observe.
And he
Can you
peeked around
pick
the
that up,
corner.
Jane? Is that picking up on
Look on the camera.
What? Oh my god! Oh my god!
I got something up the wall there, you see it?
What? Yeah. Okay, so you're here.
Okay, I can see something on the wall. Oh, it's gone.
Come back. We're not afraid anymore, come back.
What the hell was that?
The REM pod, yeah, the REM pod won't
It's
stop
just
going
not
off.
stopped.
It's not stopped at all. Is there more of you around here than just one?
He said count, didn't he?
Bottle? No.
He knows we're in a bar.
Bottle?
Bottle.
We're in a bar.
Bottles, wash.
Did you hear that?
That sounded like a squeak.
Did?
Like a door.
Are you in this bar with us right now?
I definitely got something up there.
REM pod's going off.
It's crazy.
Did you used to like drinking out of a bottle? Is that how you met your death? Through the bottle? Come on, give us something else. I can hear keys.
Like
Can you hear keys?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Did you hear
around.
that?
Like a hum.
Yeah? Did you
Yeah,
hear that
well,
over there?
I think there's more people in here.
Yeah.
I think we've experienced a lot. We've had a few pieces of equipment
Yeah.
gone off. And story? I've just said, tell us your story upstairs. And the REM pod's going off.